Hi friends, let's talk about a company which products can be often found in my fridge, Oatly. Ticker.com will explain Oatly to you now. Oatly Group AB, an oat milk company, provides a range of plant-based dairy products made from oats in Sweden. It offers barista edition oat milk, oatgurts, frozen desserts, ice creams and yogurts, cooking products including cooking cream in regular and organic, creme fraiche, whipping cream, vanilla custard and spreads in a variety of flavors, and ready-to-go drinks. The company was formerly known as Havre Global AB and changed its name to Oatly Group AB in March 2021. The company was founded in 1994 and is headquartered in Malmö, Sweden. Good products, nice brand, helps the world move away from dairy-based products, dairy-based foods, and overall company many people find very cool. And a terrible investment on top of that. I have spent my working life in the food industry as a student at British American Tobacco, working as a sales rep for 2 summers, after graduating almost 5 years as a buyer at Lidl, and recently a short period at Danone. So I have the confidence to say that I know food industry better than most of the people, most of the investors also. So in Oatly's case, we are inside my circle of competence now. Of course, when I learned that Oatly is planning to IPO, I got curious myself. In the end, and luckily, or actually not even that luckily, but very rationally, I decided not to invest in Oatly. In this video, I want to tell you simply why I never invested in Oatly IPO, as I believe I might be able to help some people in the future to dodge bullets like this one you see on your screen right now. Minus 95% is devastating, and I am sure there are people who gave up on stock market investing after practically losing all their money invested in Oatly. My hope is that I can help you to overcome this tragedy and teach you a few things. When I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to learn about investing by doing myself and also share the small knowledge I have with you friends, so that you could enjoy investing and have more financial freedom in the later stages of your life. Something I am aiming for myself too, and working hard to achieve a degree of financial freedom. So let's go. Red flag number 1. I couldn't find or didn't want to dig deeper to find easily 5 years of historical financial data on Oatly prior to their IPO in order to do my valuation. DCF in this case would have been the valuation method. And if I can't make a valuation on a company, I have no business in investing in it. And neither should you have, my dear viewers. You always need your valuation. Red flag number 2. Big part of the story to IPO was Oatly's plans to conquer the world, and I remember USA being one of the most important markets. My first thought was, isn't there oat-based products already in the USA market? I googled, and yes, there were companies offering already oat milks, for example, so no first mover advantage for Oatly to this market, at least. And even if there weren't competition existing already, I asked myself, do I think there are US companies who could enter the market to compete with Oatly? Well, of course there are. It is USA, there are lots of companies in that country. Which leads me now to red flag number 3. Oatly's flagship product is the 1-liter oat milk barista. Of course they have many other products nowadays too, but also those segments face competition. But let's now focus only on the 1-liter oat milk barista, their flagship product. The product is made of, and the ingredients are in the order of quantity from largest to smallest: water, 10% of oat, rapeseed oil, acidity regulator, minerals, salt and vitamins. Now, think of that ingredient list. Pretty simple, isn't it? Do you think there will be big differences in the most important aspect of any food product, the taste, with these specific ingredients? Answer is no. I have tasted all the oat milk products in the Finnish market available, and I can tell you that while there are differences between some brands, some of them taste completely the same, and even more so when you understand that this specific product, Barista Edition, is to be drank in a coffee. So barriers to entry for new competition really low in my opinion. Which leads me now to the red flag number 4. Red flag number 4. Remember, I worked at Lidl, a company that relies heavily on private label products, PL products. PL products sell with much cheaper price point usually than branded products. And I can tell you, even though some people would claim that PL products are worse by the quality than branded products, in very many cases they are exactly as good as the branded products. It is only your brain being a victim of successful marketing tricks many times. I have tasted PL products versus branded products in such a product groups as, for example, beers, coffee and oat milks, and when the packaging and marketing is hidden, many times I couldn't tell which product was branded one and which one was PL. So, threat of competitors with lower price points definitely is there for Oatly. Some people might say PL products don't pose a threat to branded products, but let's just say I think that kind of thinking is dangerous and stupidly overconfident. Some professionals can disagree with me here, sure, but that's a topic for another discussion. We are not gonna get into that in this video now. Red flag number 5. Plant-based alternatives were the hot thing back in 2021. Let's pause here for a second and check the stocks of Oatly, Beyond Meat, Tattooed Chef, and the Very Good Food Company. These are all companies offering plant-based alternatives. I think you see the pattern here. Whenever you want to invest in the current hot thing, I want you to think about these companies and think carefully now. Did someone say weed stocks? Did someone say cryptos, NFTs, electric vehicles, or artificial intelligence? I think I heard something myself. Red flag number 6. The last warning I give when investing in IPOs is that sometimes IPOs can be just a chance for the founders and early investors to cash out on the expense of unfortunate retail investors that haven't done a proper valuation on the company. It's cruel. Just keep in mind when the media together with the companies in question and some respected investment banking companies are telling you how these companies will conquer the world and this is why the company is valued like this, very expensively in the IPO. Founders may want to cash out. Media's job is to sell dramatic news and get as many clicks as possible, and investment banking makes their money with fees, not necessarily with returns on good investments. So you need to be aware of everyone's motives here always. Not saying Oatly did anything shady, I am not saying that, I haven't looked into that deeply to this case, but some companies might do. Just keep that in mind. And this is why your own valuation truly is needed every time. In my humble opinion, investing can be divided in 2 phases. Firstly, you want to find a company that has moat, a competitive advantage, has great products and has history of successful business operations. In Oatly's case, one can dangerously find great tasting products with noble sustainability mission, great brand building and a history of successful business operations. In many markets they did good job and took a big piece of all those different market segments with their respective products. And that is great. Great job by Oatly. But that is 50% of investing and the other 50% is what am I paying for all of this. It amazes me how many people who say they do investing only invest in great companies but they have no clue how much are they paying for these great companies. Even a bad company can be a great investment if the price is low enough. Even Oatly has a right price when you should invest in Oatly, and by no means I am saying that Oatly is a bad company per se. Every company has a price as long as it is not in danger of going bankrupt, basically. In Oatly's case, I haven't done a valuation because I don't see really a moat in their business. I have better companies on my watch list to invest my time in researching those instead of Oatly. You know, time is money. Anyway, let me stress that it is always 2 phases, never just one in investing. You need to know what am I buying and how much am I paying for it. Actually, when I started investing myself, I too thought that everything investor needs to do is to find great companies producing great products. Apple, Oatly, Tesla, Nike, Google and so forth. Then luckily I listened to right people and educated myself, and today I know it is always 2 phases, never just one. I hope I am able to teach this someone who watches my videos and then that person decides to take time and learn how to do valuations on companies. If there's one person out there who does this after watching my video, I know I have done good. If you like this video, check my other videos, subscribe to the channel to show support, and I will keep on producing this content. See you in the next video. Bye bye.